Hey everyone, welcome to the program. Dr. Dan here, and I'm super excited for today's episode because I'm going to answer one of the most common questions that I get. And that is, what is the best diet? What is the best diet for weight loss and weight management? What is going to give me the results that I want? Now, this is a great question, and I do enjoy answering it because there's an overwhelming amount of information out there. You know, every New Year's there's a new diet plan, strategy, superfood, whatever that comes out and really sets up all these parameters and rules about what you should be eating and not eating, and is going to be the magical unicorn to give you the results that you want. So big in part, my job is to help you to break that information down and to understand what is actually going on there. What is the best diet? What is the best method? What is the best approach? And unfortunately, you guys aren't going to like my answer, because the best approach, the best way to go about it is there is no approach. There is just finding what works for you. Basically, every single diet, plan, program, system, whatever that has ever existed, whether it's keto, carnivore, paleo, vegan, intuitive eating, whatever it is that you're looking at, every single one of those plans and programs, I can find you someone that's been successful on it. Whether it's managing their weight, weight loss, what have you, I can find you an individual that has had success on it. That's why these programs stick around. That's why there's whole Instagram people and groups that are dedicated to them, because they worked for some people. But just because it's worked for some people, does that mean it's going to work for you? Maybe. It depends on the plan and program. And that's what we need to figure out, is that we need to go through the process of trial and error to understand what is going to be something that you can take on. And you see, a lot of people get mixed up with their diet. What they ultimately try to do is they try to take their lifestyle of all the busy complexities, taking kids here, going to work here, whatever, and try to cram it in to this diet plan or program. And it should be the other way. It should be taking that diet plan or program and making it fit into your lifestyle. Because if you're cramming your lifestyle into the specific plan, the specific program, eventually it's not going to work. Eventually you're going to reach a breaking point where you all of a sudden can't fit it in anymore. A life stressor happens, something goes on. So we need to look at what's something that can work for you. And what I find in my practice and such is often it's a combination of things. Now, I do use evidence and do bring the science and make my recommendations around that as to some strategies and things that work for people, such as increasing your protein, having lots of veggies, that sort of thing. But again, the studies and data that I'm pulling from is what worked for a majority of the people in those studies. And in each one of those studies, there were still outliers. There were still people that went through the program, whatever they had designed, and it didn't work for them. So that really shows again that we need to find an individualized approach for you. There is no one size fits all, and that's the big focus of my practice, is that I don't care if you go keto, if you do intuitive eating, if you do carnivore, if you do whatever, you do whatever is going to work for you, whatever floats your boat essentially. Fundamentally, it has to be something that helps you to live the healthiest and happiest lifestyle you possibly can. It has to be something that you enjoy, and it has to be something that you can sustain, because whatever we do to lose weight, we have to be able to sustain it long term, because if we don't, the weight is going to come back. So to answer the question, what is the best diet? There is no best diet. I wish I had something better for you guys, but fundamentally, there is no diet that's going to be more effective in weight loss, weight management, whatever your health goals are. There's just going to be the diets that are going to work for you, the foods that are going to work for you, the plan that is going to work for you. And oftentimes, the process requires trial and error. You've got to try different strategies, different methods, and see what actually works and what doesn't work. And that's how you really are going to determine what's going to work, what's going to be the most effective for you, what's going to give you the results and give you the health goals that you want to live that happier and healthier life. Not exactly the answer I'm sure many of you wanted, but that's the truth, guys. If you got something out of this, please pass it along, share it with your friends, family, whoever you think might benefit from it. We're all about spreading the love and making it so that as many people can get this information as possible, and hopefully start dispelling some of these myths and really kind of trying to make the science and all the information that's out there a little bit more comprehensible. Okay? All right, guys, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed this episode. As always, subscribe so you don't miss another episode, and we'll talk to you later.